Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. So you're probably wondering why I'm starting mid-game, and what exactly happened to me playing Cold Steel 3. We're gonna talk about it for a bit as I beat up this plant.
Let's take this chance.
But the long story short, I am recording this now. I have tried streaming. I gave Cold Steel 3 like a few streams, like 4 or 5 streams. And I'm still enjoying the game enough, you know, it's a Trails game. I'm not expecting the game to be, like, mind-blowing out the gate, because, you know, I played all the way from Trails in the Sky to Trails to Azure. And some of them have slow starts.
My turn.
So, you know, that's just a Trails thing. It has some of the slower pacing of any video game I play. But, I didn't want to quit the game, but I've been really... March is just really busy, and I have a couple of games releasing, other games I want to do, and the main reason why I'm actually recording this now, let's have you go Nemesis Arrow. The main reason why I'm actually recording this now is because of the Twitch viewership. I was under the impression that, like, when I played Trails in the Sky all the way to Trails to Azure, I was under the impression I was like, oh, maybe people on Twitch enjoy watching Trails, and it was never anything outstanding, but it was enough for me to be like, alright, well, I'll stream the games because, like, people enjoy watching them, and I have a love-hate, not really love-hate, but, like, love-hate isn't really the way to put it. I like some of the games, like, I have, like, I'm not the biggest Trails fan, but I like the games enough to want to play them, you know? So that's my opinion on Trails as a whole. Like, I like the games, I just like them. I like them enough to want to play them. But, Cold Steel 3, I did the first, like, 4 or 5 streams, and it just was not getting any attention. I feel like it was getting very little attention on Twitch and everything. So, I decided that I'm just going to record the game, because I know how long Cold Steel 3 is, and I imagine, I don't actually know how long the game is. People have told me this game is long. I know it's probably going to be pretty long, because Trails games aren't short. And also, Cold Steel 1 and 2 took me, like, 60 plus hours, both of them. So, I know exactly what I'm getting into in terms of length, which is why I'm just like, alright, you know what, I'm just gonna record Cold Steel 3, because it's really, like, on Twitch, it was just, like, not doing great. There were hardly any people who cared that I was playing Trails. Even the people, like, even when there was Twitch activity, there was people talking about stuff that wasn't Trails, and I was just like, alright, well, you know what, I have other games I'd rather play. So, but I don't want to quit Cold Steel 3. I want to get through Cold Steel 3, and we'll see how I'm feeling. Do not ask me in the comments about Cold Steel 4, because I'm not gonna give you... The answer will not be looked upon too favorably. But, I do want to at least finish Cold Steel 3. I would like to finish Cold Steel 4. I think the plan is, like, again, this game is good. Like, I'm liking... The combat editions are pretty cool, and the story hasn't really gripped me yet. But it's Trails, so we'll see what happens with that. So, it could, you know, it could get better because it's Trails. It's known for being slow. But, it was mostly the Twitch viewership. If the Twitch viewership wasn't so bad, I would have streamed it a little bit more. But I have so many other things going on in March and other games I'd rather play, personally, so. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I plan to finish Cold Steel 3 and play Cold Steel 4, and we'll see after Cold Steel 4... if I want to continue if I want to play, like, Reverie and Daybreak and everything. But I want to at least get through Cold Steel 3 and 4. Because, Trails 0, Sky 1, and Cold Steel 1, they're, like, fine, I guess. If you consider them, like, part of their second games, they could be seen as good. They're build-up games. They're fine. Sky 2 and Sky 3 are pretty good. I like them. I don't love them, but I like them. And Azure's a little overrated, but I still think it's a pretty good game. And I like Cold Steel 2. So, I like enough of the Trails games to not stop playing, but I think... This one's strong. Be careful. I think we are gonna record this one now, just because I have a lot of other games I'd rather stream. Now! There! Personally. So, yeah.
Let's go.
That's what we're doing. I've thought about it. I was like, oh, I can maybe stream it, like, infrequently or something, or I can... quit it entirely, and I didn't want to quit it.
Leave it to me.
But we'll see what we'll see how this goes recording it, and I'll get it done when they get it done. It might take longer to get through, but you know, As long as I'm chipping away at it slowly, I'll get it done eventually.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do.
Activate.
We're gonna see how that goes.
It's my turn.
I don't expect to run into anything that's like, hey, you want to quit this game. So I expect to finish this one and get to Cold Steel 4. I don't know about immediately. We'll see. I might be busy. We have to see when I finish this one, but I do plan to still play Cold Steel 3 and Cold Steel 4, and I'd like to play Reverie and Daybreak. We'll see how
Let's get out of here.
How I'm feeling after I play Cold Steel 4, though, before I think about that. But yeah, there's my tangent on why I'm recording this playthrough.
There.
So, you know.
Let's go.
Let's go. Tricyclone. Get out of here. Still have we have Remedy, Fantasia, Dragonfall, and 7 Slash. Ooh, easy break. Let's go. Die.
Now.
Behold the rush.
All right, Agate. You
know, I think this will be better. I think the YouTube views are kind of popping off. Nothing outstanding, but the views on YouTube aren't that bad, which is another reson why I just thought, like, oh, I don't think it's going to matter if I record this game. I think I'll get the same enjoyment.
I did it.
I did it.
Yay, I did it.
I must continue to...
Alright, yeah, cool, cool. Alright, where am I going? Going that way, looks like. But yeah, we're going to see how this goes. A white flower. Way up here in the mountains, it's so pretty. Wonder if the villagers ever looked after them. Just what I expect from our resident member of the gardening club. It does seem that way. Even after the people have gone, the flowers remain. Agate, can we stop here for a moment? Yeah, I had the same thought. Let's go ahead and pick some for them. They smell so nice. Indeed, they appear to be a type of lily. Yep, pretty rare kind, too. There are traces that some of them have already been picked. Huh? Is that so? Yeah, pretty recently, too. Does that mean... No sense worrying about it. We'll know once we get there. Alright, let's keep moving on to Hamil Village. Double advantage would be nice, but I don't really... No. Get back. Venom Flame R. Force. I really want to see if I can finish Chapter 1, because I feel like this is the end of Chapter 1. I want to see if we can get through Chapter 1. Let me try to get I'm going to get a double chain here.
They got us.
Okay, I didn't realize I didn't have a charge ready. Green. Green is burned, oh no. Remedy, Fantasia. Green, please don't die. Okay, good. Green didn't get hit. So heal everyone, and I think it gets rid of the burn? I don't actually know. I would assume it's like an ultimate heal.
Now for the climax.
For the climax.
Remedy, Fantasia.
It looks like the Arcadia Garden from Tales of Graces. Love it.
Thanks.
Alright, 7 Slash. I am still burned. Elliot, can you do your job better? How dare you leave us still burned?
I'm up. Let's go. Raging fire formation.
Raging fire.
I'm up.
You are up. Press and flash him.
Get back.
Got it.
I don't like this formation all that much. I'll live with it though.
You're done.
Alright, add delay and double break. Love to see it. Oh my word. I wish I could hit both of you here. Dragoona Edge, do that. That's cheaper in terms of CP.
Let's go.
Bye. Easy break and kill.
Pain in my
classic.
ass.
Language, Agate. Language. Agate strikes me as the guy who would say that word. Of course he would. Ow.
My turn.
Beat down. Burn does lower attack in this game like other franchises, right? Oh my word! Holy cow, that break!
Let's finish this!
Agate is broken with the break damage? You love to see it? Go, Dragonfall!
Dragonfall!
Dragonfall is pretty sick.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we're all not linked anymore.
I'm up.
Link you with Elliot, and then Fee and Agate can be linked.
It's down.
Keep it up!
Keep it up.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's
Arcus,
go.
activate!
My turn. Sha.
I didn't link you, dang it.
It's my turn.
Oh, wow, we already have a,
Gale. It's down.
we almost had 200 CP with green. Or we
Keep it
had
up.
it, and then I got rid of it. I'm not gonna bother, I'm just gonna let you get your turn. Ah, 0 orders, what a waste. Oh, and I get the crit with Crystal Edge. Pretty good. Let's
Got
link
it.
you with Agate.
Now!
Get him with the rush.
Come on, Agate.
Yeah.
Sha.
You're quick as ever.
Faster I go, faster I get paid.
Faster I go, faster I get paid. But she's not wrong.
All right, got it.
What a mindset to be in for Fee there.
What a beautiful view. Yeah, even the forest is picture perfect. So this is where I grew up.
Yeah, I guess it is, huh? Hamil Village. We're here at last. Yes, the place away from the Empire's maps 14 years ago. Seems that the thing about a landslide really was a lie. Let's go inside. Yeah. Hamil, the village where Joshua and that idiot were born. Are you talking about Estelle? Oh, no, you can't be talking about Estelle. Idiot is in Louve? Interesting. Because I forgot Joshua. This is Joshua's past. What do I want here? Probably. You know what? Faint is nice. So I might want to open slots. And be opened. Open that one. And we can put Venom Flame up here. Venom Flame R, and then this can be where Faint goes. We also have Shining, which I don't remember what Shining does, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's get a move on. Interested to see if we fight like a boss here and how the chapter concludes. A forgotten village of Hamil. Hamil.
What is this? This place seems so sad.
But kind of beautiful in a way.
It must have been a lovely village at one point. Perhaps it's a sign the souls resting here are at peace.
I hope so. Yeah, I like to think of it that way. Joshua and Estelle, the bracers I mentioned before, they came here once. He's probably why the dead here can rest easy.
Joshua?
The one with a hell of a background. He's originally from Erebonia.
And he was from this village?
Yeah. I said there were 2 survivors, right? The other one was Enforcer number 2 of Ouroboros, Louve the Blade Lord.
A survivor joined Ouroboros?
Sarah said that name before.
As have other enforcers.
That's an interesting connection.
The tragedy of Hamil, of a place lost to destruction and slaughter 14 years ago. The perpetrators on the surface were a bunch of Jaeger dropouts, and the ones who hired them were officers in the Imperial Army.
What was that?
I have to start reading again. Back then, the army was run almost entirely by nobles. They started to get frustrated after seeing commoners rise through the ranks. So in order to make themselves look better, they tried going after war victories. They decided they'd conquer a small country to the south, Liberl. But they needed an excuse to start the war. They massacred a town near the border and made it look like it was done by Liberl's army. As retribution, they declared war on Liberl and on the very same day sent an armored division led by a noble officer. The Imperial Army used their military power and trampled right over Liberl. They even had cavalry support from the provincial armies. The whole world thought the Empire was about to completely conquer Liberl when a well-planned counterattack by the Liberalian army halted and completely drove back the Imperial Army at the last minute. It was all thanks to a colonel in the Liberalian army, Cassius Bright. He planned a defensive strategy using newly developed high-speed airships and managed to divide and conquer the Imperial troops. The Arabelli is a big place. The Imperial army started gathering up more troops to throw at Liberl, but all of a sudden a ceasefire treaty was signed between the two countries. With one condition, no one would ever mention the genocide of Hamil. So terrible. I think I remember the boss telling me when I was younger that there was a small town that got destroyed with pieces of trash who eventually got killed off one by one. They were probably killed off to keep them quiet, and the noble officer who led the invasion. Yeah, he was given the death penalty after a top-secret military trial. At the same time, they came up with a convenient lie about Hamil to feed the public. They said that it's been wiped out by a landslide and quietly took it off the map. That's the truth of this place. A painful truth. But now I understand why my dad and Marquis High Arms kept quiet about this place. I can see why it's not something to reveal to the public. Yeah, a country killing its own people as an excuse to attack another country. Then the government covering it up after the fact. It's simply too cruel and sad. For people to find out, they would go into a panic regardless of social status. The Queen of Liberl had a real tough time with all this. She had to choose between ceasefire treaty and the truth of Hamil. Ultimately, she chose to keep her people safe. I see. A decision the Empire forced on her. How about we go leave some flowers? There should be a memorial in the back of the village. Yeah, let's go. We should stay on our guard, though. Oh, there are those chest pains again. That was... There's no doubt about it, but I've never been here before. Or is there some relation? Green, this is Trails. There's probably some relation. Let's be real. Charred wooden sword lies on the ground. This is... It's a wooden practice sword, looks like red oak. It's a little dirty, but it's not broken. Perhaps it belonged to a person you mentioned? Let's just let it be. Alright. A burnt scrap of braided bracelet lies under some plants. Must have belonged to a girl. 14 years ago. Still surprised it's here. Oh, could it have been Karen, whatever that girl's name was, the one that was friends with Joshua? Yes, perhaps it was Goddess's pity. Yeah, rest in peace. I see. Could be hers. I saw one back here. Rusted tin dog and rolling chick toy are half buried in the dirt. I guess it shouldn't be a surprise that there were little kids here. This probably belonged to a boy. The chick might have belonged to an even younger boy. Yeah, a toddler most likely. So he'd be about the same age as... Were you thinking of Tita there?
Just as we thought.
Well. We gotta fight Duvalie and Shirley, probably. As I thought. There you are.